Have you ever laid in bed at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering why sleep feels so much harder to come by than it used to? You're tired, you've had a long day, but your mind just won't settle down. Or maybe you drift off, only to wake up a few hours later, tossing and turning, wishing you could get back to that deep, restful sleep you once enjoyed. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Sleep changes as we age, but that doesn't mean it has to become a struggle. In fact, with a few small adjustments to your nighttime routine, you can improve not only the quality of your sleep but also your overall health and even your longevity. Think about it, sleep isn't just about resting. It's the time when your body repairs, your brain clears away toxins, and your heart and immune system get a much-needed reset. Poor sleep, on the other hand, can lead to memory problems, low energy, higher risk of disease, and even a shorter lifespan. But here's the good news. You don't need complicated tricks or expensive solutions. Often, the key lies in simple, practical routines you can start tonight, right in the comfort of your home. Let's begin with something that may surprise you, creating a consistent wind-down schedule. Many people think that sleep just happens, but the truth is, your body responds best when it has signals that it's time to slow down. Just like a child needs a bedtime routine to fall asleep easily, adults, especially as we age, benefit from the same structure. This doesn't have to be anything complicated. It could be as simple as setting a regular bedtime, dimming the lights an hour before, and engaging in a calming activity. Imagine sipping on a warm, caffeine-free tea while reading a gentle book or listening to soft music. Over time, these small cues train your body to recognize, okay, it's time to rest now. That predictability is powerful, and it can dramatically improve how quickly you fall asleep and how deeply you stay asleep. But setting the mood isn't just about routine, it's also about the environment itself. Picture your bedroom right now. Is it cool, dark, and comfortable, or are there little things that might be interfering with your rest? Many seniors don't realize how much factors like light, temperature, and noise impact sleep. A room that's a few degrees cooler can make a big difference, as can blackout curtains or a white noise machine to drown out distractions. Even something as simple as removing a glowing clock from your bedside can prevent those restless nights where you check the time again and again. Creating a bedroom that feels like a sanctuary signals to your brain that this space is only for rest, not for worry or distractions. Now let's talk about what's happening inside your body before you head to bed, because what you do in the hours leading up to bedtime can either help or hurt your sleep. Many people don't realize that eating a heavy or sugary meal late in the evening can leave your body too busy digesting to focus on rest. On the flip side, going to bed hungry isn't helpful either. A light snack with the right nutrients can actually promote better sleep. Foods like a banana, a handful of almonds, or a small bowl of oatmeal provide magnesium and tryptophan, both of which support relaxation and deeper sleep. It's not about dieting or strict rules, it's simply about choosing foods that work with your body instead of against it. Another often overlooked part of a healthy nighttime routine is unplugging from screens. Many of us get into the habit of scrolling on a phone, watching TV, or checking email right up until bedtime. The problem is that the blue light from screens tells your brain it's still daytime, blocking the production of melatonin, the very hormone you need to fall asleep. This is why even when you're physically tired, your mind might still feel restless. Giving yourself at least 30 minutes of screen-free time before bed can do wonders. Instead of staring at a glowing screen, try journaling a few thoughts from the day, practicing light stretches, or even just sitting quietly with your own breath. These small shifts calm your nervous system and prepare your mind to let go of the day. As you can see, good sleep isn't just luck, it's a lifestyle, a series of choices that add up to better nights and longer, healthier days. With a consistent wind-down routine, a supportive sleep environment, mindful evening eating, and a break from screens, you set the stage for the kind of rest that restores your body and protects your health. One of the most powerful yet underestimated parts of a nighttime routine is gentle movement before bed. Now, I don't mean a workout or anything strenuous, that would actually make it harder to fall asleep. I'm talking about calming stretches, slow yoga, or even just a few minutes of deep breathing exercises while sitting comfortably. As we age, our muscles naturally become tighter, our joints a little stiffer, and sometimes that discomfort shows up the moment we try to relax at night. A few minutes of stretching or guided breathing can release tension, improve circulation, and signal to your nervous system that it's time to slow down. Imagine lying down without the nagging tightness in your back or legs. That sense of ease alone can lead to a deeper, more refreshing sleep. Breathing exercises are especially helpful because they quiet the mind. Have you ever noticed how your thoughts race when you're trying to drift off? Breathing deeply, in through the nose and out through the mouth, has a way of slowing the heart rate and calming that endless inner chatter. Some people like to practice 4-7-8 breathing. Inhaling for 4 seconds, holding the breath for 7, and exhaling for 8. It's simple, it's calming, and it's a natural way to prepare both body and mind for rest. Another routine that makes a remarkable difference is practicing gratitude before bed. It might sound simple, but ending the day on a positive note can reduce stress and improve sleep quality. Stress and worry are some of the biggest culprits that keep seniors awake at night, whether it's concern about health, family, or just the little things that pile up throughout the day. But taking just 5 minutes to reflect on what went well, a phone call from a friend, a warm meal, the smile of a grandchild, shifts your focus away from what's troubling you and towards what brings you peace. Some people like to keep a small notebook by their bed and jot down 3 things they're grateful for each night. Others simply pause in silence, replaying the good moments in their mind. However you do it, this simple act of gratitude not only eases you into sleep with a lighter heart, but over time, it also strengthens your mental resilience and sense of well-being. It's fascinating to see how these little routines add up. Stretching or gentle breathing relaxes the body, while gratitude soothes the mind. Together, they create the perfect balance. Your body feels comfortable, your thoughts feel calmer, and you naturally prepare for deeper rest. There's also a connection between these routines and longevity. Scientists have found that people who practice relaxation and gratitude consistently not only sleep better but also lower their blood pressure, reduce stress hormones, and strengthen their immune systems. And when those systems are working well, it lowers the risk of chronic diseases, supports memory, and promotes overall vitality. In other words, these aren't just feel-good habits, they're life-extending habits. When you think about it, sleep is one of the few times your body gets to truly heal. By adding gentle stretches, calming breaths, and a moment of gratitude before bed, you're giving yourself the gift of healing every single night. And that gift shows up the next day in the form of more energy, clearer thinking, and even a brighter mood. There's one more nighttime habit that doesn't always get the attention it deserves, yet it can transform the way you sleep and the way you age, creating a consistent bedtime ritual that your body recognizes as a signal to rest. Think about how children thrive on routine: a warm bath, a bedtime story, a gentle light dimmed in the room. The truth is, our bodies never outgrow the comfort of predictability. When you repeat the same small actions each evening, you're teaching your brain to associate those actions with sleep. For some people, this might mean sipping a cup of herbal tea, reading a few pages of a calming book, or listening to soft music. For others, it could be as simple as washing their face, changing into comfortable sleepwear, and turning on a bedside lamp with a warm glow. What matters most is consistency. When you follow the same rhythm night after night, your body begins to anticipate rest, and sleep comes more naturally. This kind of ritual doesn't just help you fall asleep faster, it also improves the quality of your rest. Instead of waking up several times during the night, you may find yourself sleeping more deeply and waking up refreshed. And that matters, because deep sleep is when your body carries out its most important repair work, regenerating cells, balancing hormones, and even strengthening memory. In other words, these small steps add up to big changes in how you feel, both tomorrow and 10 years from now. Now, when we look back at all these routines, whether it's dimming the lights, stretching gently, practicing gratitude, stepping away from screens, or creating a soothing ritual, they may seem simple. But together, they create an environment where your body and mind can fully rest. And when you rest well, you not only live better, you may also live longer. Good sleep supports heart health, strengthens the immune system, and keeps your brain sharp. It helps regulate weight, stabilizes mood, and gives you the resilience to face each day with more energy and joy. It's worth remembering that sleep isn't a luxury, it's a form of medicine. And unlike a pill, it doesn't cost anything, doesn't come with side effects, and the benefits last a lifetime. By protecting your nighttime routine, you're investing in your future health, one evening at a time. So tonight, think about one small step you can take, maybe turning off your phone a little earlier, or writing down a few things you're thankful for before closing your eyes. Over time, those small steps become habits, and those habits become the foundation of a longer, healthier, and happier life. And if this conversation inspired you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What helps you sleep better at night? Do you already have a bedtime routine that works wonders for you? Share your experiences in the comments below, it may just help someone else who's watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you'll never miss more tips on living your best life after 60. Here's to restful nights, brighter mornings, and a long, vibrant life, because you deserve nothing less.